Okay, I am going to call the meeting of the county commission to order for the purpose of voting to amend the 26 budget, 25-26 budget. And I'm going to ask the finance director if he would to present the general fund budget.
Chairman, Commissioners, as we discussed when we adopted our FY26 budget in June, we just readopted the FY25 budget because the preliminary digest had not been developed. The tax assessor's office was still working through that with all of the legislative changes that came through with the floating homestead exemption and the changes they did with it this calendar year. As well as the tax commissioner, you may remember that her software vendor went out of business in May, and so she was in the process of switching over to a new vendor, and so there was a little bit of concern about getting all of their information synced up with the tax assessor's office. And we knew that in 30 to 60 days we would be back amending the budget for what we thought would be the real numbers that we were going to use in fiscal year 26. So Chairman, if you will, I will read the budget resolution because we have to amend the budget by resolution.
Mr. Dawson, if you would, I'm gonna let the county clerk or the county attorney read the resolution. Go ahead.
Resolution, approval of amended annual balance general fund budget for fiscal year 2025-2026. Whereas the annual balance general fund budget for fiscal year 2025-2026 was adopted by the Lincoln County Board of Commissioners on June 12, 2025, as required by Article 1, Chapter 81 of Title 36 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated. And whereas OCGA Section 3681(3)D provides that local government budgets may be amended to adapt to the changing governmental needs during the budget period, and that such amendment shall be adopted by ordinance or resolution. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Lincoln County, Georgia, and it is hereby resolved by authority of same, that amendments to the annual balance general fund budget for fiscal year 2025-2026 beginning on July 1st, 2025, and ending on June 30th, 2026, in the form attached hereto are hereby adopted.
Okay, you've heard the resolution read by the county attorney. Before I call it to a vote, I have a question for Mr. Dawson.
Chairman.
Mr. Dawson, I hope I'm not catching you off guard on this one, because I had mentioned it to you. I meant to today. Can we include in this budget some kind of way to make this retroactive to July the 1st, so it would, the raises that the county employees want, they can get the raises that they should have gotten July the 1st? That's in the budget, isn't it?
That would be in the budget, so yes, sir, we could make those retroactive. We would not like to pay those until the last pay period in August to give us time to work through all the calculations.
I have no problem with that, but that's the budget item, and because with this late doing it, the county employees lost their pay raise. And that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there any objection to that?
You can make it retroactive?
Mhm.
Because once we amend the budget,
It's
that
in
will
this
be the
budget.
budget, and so we will have money to pay the employees for the month of July, so that.
Is there any objection to making it retroactive to July the 1st? Thunder sounds good. There's no objection. I'm going to ask for a motion that we approve the amended 25-26 budget of $8,797,426. And will I have to have a separate motion on the retroactive, Ms. Attorney?
I don't think so, but it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. So I have a motion that we approve the amended budget in that amount. Need a motion.
I made the motion, Mr.
I have a
Chairman.
motion, is that second?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Clyde, second by Commissioner Antronakis to amend the 25-26 budget, $8,797,426. Any discussion? Chair is none. All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. All opposed, like sign, and the motion is carried. I'd also like to ask for a motion that we make this retroactive back to July the 1st so our raises can take effect and that we will pay them on the last pay period of August. Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Henderson, second by Commissioner Antronakis. Any discussion? Mr. Dawes.
Chairman, I would ask the commissioner to change his motion to make the pay raises in the budget retroactive to July the 1st and not the budget to July the 1st, because the budget is amended.
Okay.
That makes it cleaner.
I got you. Okay, I'm gonna ask Commissioner Clyde to withdraw his motion.
I will, yes, sir.
No, this is on
Yeah, Brian.
Commissioner Henderson's motion to make it retroactive. We
Okay.
just want to make the pay rate.
Okay. Commissioner Henderson.
Yes, sir. I want to change it to what he said.
Sherry and I will work it out.
Yes.
Mr. Clerk's got the minutes right.
Yes.
All in favor, let it know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Commissioner Tanksley, you didn't vote?
I did.
Oh, okay. So it's unanimous that the budget's approved by unanimous vote. Okay, the next item on the agenda is the approval of all other funds with the county, and I'll ask the attorney to read the resolution.
Resolution, approval of amended annual balance all other funds budget for fiscal year 2025-2026. Whereas the annual balance all other funds budget for fiscal year 2025-2026 was adopted by the Lincoln County Board of Commissioners on June 12, 2025, as required by Article 1, Chapter 81 of Title 36 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated. And whereas OCGA Section 3681 3D provides that local government budgets may be amended to adapt to the changing governmental needs during the budget period, and that such amendments shall be adopted by ordinance or resolution. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Lincoln County, Georgia, and it is hereby resolved by authority of same, that amendments to the annual balance all other funds budget for fiscal year 2025-2026, beginning on July 1st, 2025, and ending on June 30th, 2026, in the form attached hereto are hereby adopted.
Mr. Dawes,
Chairman.
would you like to read each one of them or just do the amended budget?
So Chairman, I'll just tell them what's amended. So we're wanting to amend our opioid settlement fund by adding $400,000 and $4,000 in, too many numbers in my head, $4,000 in revenue and expenditures. We are amending the E911 budget by $59,639,000. We are reducing the Family Connections budget by $24,212. That is because of a grant that they no longer have, so that just sets to the grant that they do have. We are reducing the ARP fund for $774,000, and the reason for that is because we have $336,000 left. We've spent those monies, so that just settles that out. Our hotel motel fund, we're reducing by $16,000. I think that might have just been a slight budget error from last year. Our SPLOST 7 account, we're increasing by $264,000 to accommodate the money that we're going to get in. That budget needs to be balanced. We don't necessarily have to spend it, but we do have to have a balanced budget. Our T-SPLOST fund, we're increasing by $3,393,422, and that the reason for that increase is our TIA 2 grants that we have for the roads that we're going to do, as well as the the 25 Ls, the 25 LMIG, which wasn't in here. So that's where those dollars are. Our water fund, we're decreasing by $27,000 just to account for our revenue loss from the water availability. And our solid waste fund, we're increasing by $287,513. You may remember last year that we used fund balance out of the solid waste fund to soften some of the increase because of the new vendor that we had, and so that revenue comes back in. So Chairman, the budgets that we approved were $6,315,691. We're needing to amend them positively by $3,166,913. And the total new budgets for all other funds will be $9,482,604.
Okay, you heard the request from the finance director. It's our motion that we approve all other fund budgets in the amount of $9,482,604.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
That's second.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Tangley, second by Commissioner Antoniakis. Any discussion on the motion? Commissioner Clyde?
We need to sign these, both of these, before we go tonight,
Right.
right? There's minutes, that's all.
Any other discussion? Chair is none. All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. All opposed, like sign. The motion is carried. And when you add 9, 4, and 8, what's the other one? 8, 7, what is that?
9, 8,
Huh?
9, 8,
No, when you add
9,
that,
4.
It's,
when you add them
$18 million,
two,
Chairman.
18.1 million dollars is what the two budgets we were approved of. Director Dawson.
Chairman, we will need because we have payroll and other funds budget, we would need another motion to make any payroll in the other funds budget retroactive to July 1st. That way, the water and solid waste employees and the E911 employees could also get a July 1 pay raise.
Okay, is there a motion that we amend this and make it retroactive back to July the 1st, where everyone that gets paid out, not in the general fund, out of these other funds can get their raises too? He just stated what, is that second? Motion by Commissioner Clyde, second by Commissioner Henderson. Any discussion? Chair is none. All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Motion is carried. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved, Mr.
Boy, he makes that one, don't he? Is that second?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Tangley, second by Commissioner Clyde. Any discussion on the motion to adjourn? Chair is none. All in favor of the motion, let it be known saying aye. All opposed, like sign. Motion is carried, and we stand adjourned.